What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Writing with Rashad, The Joy of Poetic Expression. This is episode 8. In these episodes, we use our mind on the spot to create a poem. Nothing is written beforehand, so nothing scripted, and what you see is what you get. Kind of like when you're sitting down and starting to write for the first time or starting to write a brand new page, right? So grab your favorite pen and notebook. Let's go ahead and get started. So welcome back, everybody. My eyes feeling a little bit better. I went to the doctor. Everything went well with that. So, just checking up on myself, making sure that everything's good with my health, because I need my eyes so that I can see, right? And so I can see where I'm going, I'm a person that believes in having vision, you know what I mean? And that's like a double entendre in a way, because it's like vision in a literal sense of being able to see something, but also in your mind having a vision that you can't, that's not in front of you yet, but that you're going to bring to life, right? So, it's important to have vision, right? So we're going to talk about vision. 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 Vision is 2020. Because that's how I'm feeling, right? I'm feeling like my vision is 2020 right now. I mean, not literally in a sense of like in this way, but like as like seeing my goals and like accomplishing my dreams. Like my vision in my mind that I'm going to bring to reality is like 2020. So vision is 2020. Vision is 2020. My reality. My reality is vision is 2020. Vision is 2020. My reality is okay. So what I'm thinking right now, right? They say you're looking at something through like rose-colored lenses or something like that. Rose-tinted lenses. That means like I think it's in a sense where it's like you're viewing something in a way that you shouldn't view it. It's like it's more sweeter than it actually is. But in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with seeing things in your life sweeter than what most people may see. Some people don't value things the same. So we all value things differently. So I say that to say value whatever you value. Don't It doesn't matter if the world doesn't value it. Like still, stay true to what's in your heart, right? So vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. Rose-colored lenses. Okay? So what I'm saying is, I'm not seeing something for what it is, from what it's not. I'm seeing it for what it is. And everything that I say in my life that I feel is true. Excuse me. Especially in the sense where I'm happy, regardless of what's going on around me, because happiness comes from the inside, of course. I hope y'all know that. It starts on the inside. All the changes you want to make starts on the inside, and I'm currently working on it myself. I'm trying to tell y'all, but I'm also working on it myself, and that's just me being real and honest. That's what I'm always going to do. So vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. They say you got 3 strikes in life, and I'm gonna use every single one of them swinging for the fences. See, that's what I would say, right? That's like if I wanted to like rhyme, that's what I would say. And that just comes easy and natural to me, It's like just clever little thoughts like that come to my mind. So, but we're not gonna use that right now. So we're gonna say vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. And what I want to say next is like, I don't see, like I said, I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for what it's not. I take it for what it is. I have like told y'all before that like life, hasn't been the easiest for me. And like y'all noted, if you look back through my book, The Search for Internal Universality, Becoming Divine, that you can see a lot of my pain and a lot of stuff that I went through, So my reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. I really been in the trenches, right? That's how I feel, because I've been through a lot, right? I really been in the trenches, right? So, and this may not ring true for everybody, but for me it does, you know what I mean? Because I've been through a lot in life, or I feel like I have, but I know we all have. So I know that we all can actually resonate with this. Like, I really been in the trenches, and I know you guys have too. I know we all have been through something. That's what I'm saying. I really been in the trenches. I really been going through something. I ain't been seeing life through rose-colored lenses. I really been going through something. I really been doing this. I really been striving through it all, and I know you guys have too. So I really been in the trenches. Right. So vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. I really been in the trenches. And I was like fighting through, right? Showing strength. Okay, so like, all right, strength, right? Showing my strength by fighting through these things, by being in the trenches and fighting through, right? So you're showing your strength. So I really been in the trenches. And what I really feel like I said, you gotta have the strength to pull through. Sometimes, you gotta go through something and then you don't realize your true strength or your true power until like after you get through it and you're like, dang, I actually made it through that, right? So I really been in the trenches, proving to myself what strength is, right? Okay, so I really been in the trenches, been proving to myself what strength really is. Yeah, been proving to myself what strength really is. Okay, so y'all can see it kind of rhymes. I'm like, trenches really is, strength really is. I mean, vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. I really been in the trenches, been proving to myself what strength really is, right? Like I said, because when you go through something, you don't realize how strong you are until after you make it through. That's if you don't quit. That's if you don't give up. I'm a sole believer in not giving up. I have given up in times in my life with some things, but I'm in a phase in my life and in a point in my life right now where I'm not really willing to give up on anything that I set my heart out to do. And that's including this writing. And I actually got a few more new things that I'm actually passions and like things that I really like to do that I'm going to be exploring here soon. So we're going to do 10 episodes of this and then on to the next thing probably. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun and exciting. You got to stay doing new things. And like I said in previous episodes, there's many outlets, you know what I mean? So like, this is just one for me, but I'm finding more. And that's the amazing thing about life. Keep finding outlets because you never know what you're going to be good at, what you're going to be great at, right? Right. So vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. I've really been in the trenches, been proving to myself what strength really is, right? What strength really is. What strength really is. Okay, so I've been proving to myself what strength really is. Like I said, you're gonna make it through all of these things. You gotta if you're fighting, you're going through stuff. You're just gonna keep surviving and keep going for it. At least that's my attitude, and it's not always easy to be like that. Some days I do let the negativity consume me. Because I mean, who am I to say that I'm always gonna be positive? It's kind of like an impossible thing to be always positive. I mean, it's I guess it's okay to be neutral, but when you going through something, you facing adversity, you gotta be positive and strong-minded, like I said in like past episodes. So I've been proving to myself what strength really is. Pushing past the limit, pushing past previous limits, pushing past previous limits. Pushing past previous limits, I told myself there's no such thing as limitation. Limits. And I did tell myself that. You get what I'm saying, y'all? I'm using my life and what I've been going through and the attitudes that I feel, even if it's at the beginning of the situation, in the middle of the situation, or at the end of the situation. And in this case, it's at the end. Like I told myself, there's no limitations no more. There's no limitations. So, limits. I told myself there are no limitations. There are no limitations. So we're gonna start from the top, right? Vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. I've really been in the trenches. Been proving to myself what strength really is. Pushing past previous limits. I told myself there are no limitations, right? So I told myself there's no limitations. And, like I said, some days I get consumed by the negativity, but you gotta be strong-minded and stay positive, right? So I told myself there are no limitations. When negativity consumes me, right? When negativity consumes me, that's what I'm talking about. I was just telling y'all, some days I get consumed by it, right? When negativity consumes me, so I didn't tell y'all what I do when negativity consumes me. So I just let it do it because, like I said, what's the point of me being positive all the time? I don't really showcase my negative side, but we're light and dark. We're like the polarity. We all have good and bad in us. And it's what we choose to express is what's important, right? So be mindful of that, right? Okay, so when negativity consumes me, I don't panic. When negativity consumes me, I don't panic. I kind of just let it ride itself out. You know what I mean? But when negativity consumes me, I don't panic. I don't panic. So let's start from the top here, so we can get a good flow going here. Vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. I've really been in the trenches. Been proving to myself what strength really is. Pushing past previous limits. I told myself there are no limitations. When negativity consumes me, I don't panic. When negativity, I don't panic. I stand in the face of what I'm facing. See, that's how my mind works, right? In the face of what I'm facing. That's just how it works in me. It comes like that, guys, and that's why it's so important to go back over your work and if you ever feel like you're getting stuck somewhere, just start back from the top of where you was where you began and start reading again, and then maybe an idea come to you, and what made me think I stand in the face of what I'm facing is because I told myself up here, I told myself there are no limitations. When negativity consumes me, I don't panic. Like I told you, I let it ride out, right? So I don't panic. I stand in the face of what I'm facing. Why run from whatever it is, I actually heard it was I think it was I was reading this thing about Zen and Buddhism, and it was what you're running from is actually going to come to you either way, So no need to run from it, because the further you try to deny something and that's obvious in your life, it's just gonna come hit you anyway. So embrace whatever it is, you know what I mean? Even if it's if it's positive, if negative, if it's trials and tribulations, if it's that mountain you gotta climb, if it's that whatever it is, you know what I mean? It's sky's the limit. It could be anything. Just try to overcome. Overcome. Don't try. Just do, It's very simple if you just go ahead and do it and not think too much about it. Kind of like how we do this writing. Don't think too much about it. Just start writing. You'll always edit and go back later, I mean, I'm really happy with how this poem is going right now. I can't lie. I'm very excited. I'm very happy about it. Vision is 2020. My reality isn't seen through rose-colored lenses. I've really been in the trenches. Been proving to myself what strength really is. Been pushing past previous limits. I told myself there are no limitations. When negativity consumes me, I don't panic. I stand in the face of what I'm facing. No, so I stare in the face of what I'm facing. See, that's how you can go back and edit. We talk about editing, and here we go, just like that. I stare in the face of what I'm facing. I stare in the face of what I'm facing, and we're at 14 and a half minutes, so we're going to end it at 15 minutes here. I got one last sentence to kind of end this off powerful. So I don't panic. I stare in the face of what I'm facing. I have been overcoming myself lately. and the reason why I said I have been overcoming myself lately, because I was just saying, pushing past previous limits, I told myself there are no limitations. I've already been in the trenches, so I already been through a lot. I've already been seasoned for this, right? So, um, and you have too, believe it or not. You've been through stuff. We made it out. We're here today. So we've been seasoned to make it. So continue to stay strong, right? So I have been overcoming myself lately. All the things that I said I couldn't do, I'm doing it. I'm overcoming it. I don't panic. Whenever negativity consumes me, I don't panic. I stare in the face of what I'm facing, and that's what we all do. So I have been overcoming myself, and I hope y'all have too. We're going to end it right there with a signature, with my name, as we always do. And thank you all for joining. It's been a pleasure, and I hope that you all enjoyed it as much as I have. Much love from me to you. See you guys next week for episode 9. Peace.